Yeah, I mean, well, like I said, I think we're in the mid to late game, but I feel like this is now late game, and yeah, that feels like if you want to do other things, turn back now. So that's what I've done. Postcard, Martinez 98. A faded picture postcard from the end of the last century shows Martinez as it was before the revolution. It's the height of summer, Rue de Saint-Ghislain is teeming with parasol-wielding bourgeoisie, and wild pines flags buttress the walkway. Nothing is written on the back. The glass is covered with grime and dust, you can barely see out. Stones fall, it's a long way down. The gusts of wind, the height feels dizzying. Central support beam has been destroyed by artillery fire. Okay, so is there actually nothing to do? I was expecting to see the ladder. I can't cross over the roof to the other building? No? Okay. Right, well, if that's all there is, nothing else is being highlighted as being able to interact with. Yeah, I guess there is nothing else. Okay, well, in that case, we will head out of the building and go and talk to Joyce and possibly check in on some other tasks. See, with it being a point of no return, I don't know whether I actually do want to progress further into the cavern or if I want to, like, right, I need to concretely finish all of the tasks I have outstanding and say, if you do not want to go any further, then make sure those tasks are done, then come back. Because again, we can talk to, you know, Elizabeth's gone, Everett and Joyce. Oh, well, obviously Joyce, but I still want to try and do the suggestion thing with Lillian. So yeah, and it was weird. I've been playing this game for so long. It's like, oh, now this is actually approaching an endpoint. It's like, well, I don't want it to. But yeah, that's just me wanting to try and experience as much as this game has got to offer. It's a good game. You know, I've enjoyed my time with it quite a lot. To be fair, with Renee being deceased now, it feels like characters are being removed. Like, we saw the punks at the motor carriage before, and then they've gone. They were there literally for one day, possibly. Billy Magine and her husband, obviously her husband was dead before we arrived, or at least before we got to it. But that's like a removal of a character from the game world. So, what was this again?
Just an ordinary wall.
Oh.
Nothing to see here.
Conceptualization, impossible check of 18. Why am I looking at this wall? You have a keen aesthetic sensibility, +1. Cindy's artistic impulses are infectious, +2. Sure, I've got a high chance of doing it.
Because you see it, finally. This wall is sublime. Look at it. The shadows, the colors.
Let the conceptual joy flow into your pupils and blossom into thoughts into your brain.
All the other walls on all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration of this, the uncontested pinnacle of wallcraft, color peeled from the very face of God.
More!
O wall father.
Kim, I must paint this wall, add even more beauty to it. No, there is nothing to add to perfection, back off. I must paint the wall, Kim.
Huh? He sounds tired of it all. You already have the heavy fuel oil to use as paint. It's red. And Cindy the Skull has a paintbrush. This is on.
First, I know you're tired, Kim, but take another look at this wall, draw nourishment from its beauty. I already have the paint, just need to get a paintbrush from Cindy the Skull. I know you're tired, Kim.
Sure.
The lieutenant looks up at the wall reluctantly, then back at you. I just need to get a paintbrush.
If you must.
He's adding in a resigned tone. New task, add even more beauty to the wall. Of course, of course. Can I get the paintbrush here?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Cindy, I'm gonna need your paintbrush.
What for?
I'm doing renovation, it's boring but necessary. For my motor carriage, we're going undercover. The apocalypse is coming, I need to warn people. For art, it's for art, okay? Well, it's for art, okay?
Well, if it's for art, but what kind of art are we talking about?
To be honest, I haven't really thought of anything yet, but I'm sure I will. Everything is sad and shit, and we need art to make it okay. Just give me the brush. Grand art, art deluxe, the artsiest, the most groundbreaking. She's not gonna like that, and she might resonate with a depressing answer. But to be honest, I haven't really thought of it.
Then you have time to find your own fucking brush.
Cool, no brush then, not a problem. You'll see, you'll all see and tremble. To crush a man's dreams like that, I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy, Sin.
There, Piggy. I guess art just isn't really you. 'Cause you suck in life and in everything.
Conceptualization check impossible 18 again. Attempt to explain your artistic intention. +1, you're aware of Cindy's living conditions. +1, you know the girl's high of choice. It is a red check, so I am not going to do it right now. I need to see if I can make conceptualization any better. And then we can also do smokes to increase intellect anyway. And I have a skill point, but I want to put that skill point into interfacing, I think. Alright, so, conceptualization. T-shirt. Is there anything else for conceptualization? I really should remember which stuff is useful for me to give these bonuses, but there's so many that they give. And the jacket. Is there anything else for conceptualization? Sure, I don't think so, right? Media suggestion. Okay, and then we'll check the shoes. Only logic being taken away. Suggestion gets taken away from that one, but that's fine. So then, 2 uses left of smokes. Smoke. Put back on. Health has been damaged, but let's talk to Cindy.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
So, it's now 13, very high chance of passing it. I don't think it can get any higher, so let's try it.
You don't have the skills to execute something like this in practice. But, oh boy, the idea's going to blow her fucking mind.
And is she going to do it for us? Oh, that'd be great. I'm going to create a highly detailed skeleton of an ancient bird that went extinct 100 million years ago.
She squints her eyes.
And then I'm going to paint it red using heavy fuel oil, and then I'm going to fucking light it on fire.
On fire?
It's the Phoenix, get it? What do you say?
I say, sod off. You don't have the technical skills to do that.
I thought you'd like my idea. What's your problem? I'm sorry, was the image offensive? Did you survive an avian attack as a child? Okay, well, I don't think she will like that. What's your problem is a bit aggressive. I thought you liked my idea. According to conceptualization, I thought it would blow your mind.
I like your idea. Should have thought of it myself. I don't need this kind of competition in my neighborhood.
Oh, I think the voice acting was supposed to trigger in. Damn, it was too strong. That's not fair, but Cindy, art is bigger than either of us. I didn't realize you were so petty and insecure. Art is bigger than either of us.
Then get your brush from fucking art.
Oops, my apologies. I guess I was trying too hard.
It was a red check, so, you know, I had to.
You're a police officer, and a grown-up. Why are you trying to impress her? Maybe try a different approach, like climbing up there.
True, we could try that. That's the thing, is like, she's saying all of this from a balcony, but we could just go up and see her. So let's go ahead and do that. And it's been a while since we investigated the apartments as well. I assume nothing's changed, but, you know, could be wrong. Hello, Cindy.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
I've got you cornered. Hand over that brush. This isn't gonna work.
Ooh, police brutality. That's the good stuff.
How come you're letting this baby rat run circles around you? End this now.
Get closer and stare her down. Cindy, give me the goddamn brush. Stand your ground with a look of weary determination. Cindy, I'm going to stand here till you hand over that paintbrush. No, I'm not. Give me the goddamn brush.
Fine, take it. I'm all out of fuel oil anyway.
He drops the paintbrush at your feet.
You know what you've got in that fuel canister you scavenged from your Kanema? Red-dyed heavy fuel oil. Time to get to proper work, artiste.
That was just a free 10 XP because conceptualization already told me I had that. Alright, catch you later. While we're here, let's see if the communists are around. They are indeed. Or at least I think they are. No, they're not. Okay. So this is a come back at nighttime kind of situation. Okay, well that makes sense. Alright, let's go down the stairs. And go down. Yeah, I just noticed my volition has gone down from 5 to 4. I don't know why that happened. I didn't lose a thought for it.
The paintbrush in your hand is like a loaded revolver. What will it be, Desperado? Quite a few things come to mind.
Oh, this is good. Fuck the police. I love you, Kuno. Mother of all walls. What shadow lies there beneath the bright gleam? Draw a 3,500-year-old pictogram of a human being. Renee lives. Something beautiful is going to happen. No parking. Let the wall remain blank for now. I like the emotional impact of Renee lives, but the poeticness of what shadow lies there beneath the bright gleam. And yes, by poeticness I mean poetry. Something beautiful is going to happen. That's like an uplifting thing. This is just irony. This is weird. Mother of all walls is... I'm not sure what that's trying to get at. No parking, that's kind of like absurdist humor. A pictogram of a human being? I don't think I've got the skill for that. So, yeah. What shadow lies there beneath the bright gleam? I like the poses I was doing.
You've spoken. The wall will now silently repeat the message for a decade or so, until the sea air degrades the paint, adding another layer of detritus to the city.
Good. Task complete. Add even more beauty to the wall. And we lost the brush and the fuel canister.
Very poetic. Real poetry. Should we return to our murder investigation? I hear there's a really bad one we are supposed to solve.
The lieutenant doesn't sound sincere. Maybe the items you swapped away from was volition boosting. I didn't think so. I thought volition just kind of was improved via... Oh, it's the... Is it that? Yes, it's the armor. I didn't think the armor boosted volition, but it obviously does, because I just saw it go up. Huh. Alright, and what was the pants I was wearing? Have I got the right pants on? Yes, okay. Yes, you're right. It is the Fairweather Cuirass. It gives +1 volition. Okay, well, it goes up and down then. Ah, okie dokie. Down the stairs, and let's go and talk to Joyce. Oh, Joyce isn't here? Went to the village on the coast, officer. See you there, Joyce, says the note. Okay. Sure. I'm glad she left the note. So she's at the coast. Okay. Right then. What else is there to do around here? I guess we can try and go back to Everard. Was there anything else to do with Everard? Honestly, I was going to say the last thing I was going to do today was go and talk to Joyce and, you know, get some, like, give her a breakdown of what's happened and so on, but she's just not there, so. Is there anything new with Manana? I doubt it.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
Nope. Okay. Is there anything new with Measurehead? Ooh. Here we go.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
So that's interesting because he's referring to the fact that I no longer have advanced race theory as an internalized thought. But yeah, I didn't want it anyway. Okay, I still have not managed to make it past him, and there's a box there that I can see. Like, well, what's in the box? But I can't do anything with it, so he remains impassable. I do think it's a bit strange that this is like the Union office, and yet we've never seen anyone in here. Okie doke. So, I wonder if speaking to the ultra mega rich guy has any changes a new day. Because we might be able to ask him for more money. Not that I'm sure that we didn't
The door
ask.
seems to be locked.
Oh.
Conclusively.
Conclusively. Yes. True member of Station 41. Highly motivated by boxes. Well, that's the thing. When you see a box, there could be anything inside there. You don't, you know, you've got to inspect it.
Oh, hey, mister. No trouble at all, mister. No.
Nope. Nothing new with Leo. And there wasn't anything new with Everard last time, but doesn't hurt to check.
Mr. Dubois, the word in Martinez is a certain police officer is once again happily reunited with his service weapon. Congratulations, my friend.
But you knew the pigs had it, and yet you didn't decide to help the pigs at all.
I prefer my police officers old-fashioned like that, with a gun. You can do so many things with a gun that you can't do without one. Now, what can I help you with?
Remember that container I asked you about? Turns out there's a mega-rich light-bending guy inside.
Mega-rich light-bending guy? Oh my god. How did that get in there?
I like how he says that, not he. He's so rich he could get in anywhere. Slime like him must have oozed in through the cracks. He must have been in the container when someone accidentally closed the door. I don't know how he got in. He's probably so rich he could get in anywhere.
Damn it to hell, Harry. I specifically told my guys to check all the containers for mega-rich light-bending guys.
Nothing can stop an innovative mind. I think he wants to take down the proletariat, Everard. Kim telling me he was there. You know, some of it may have been a figment of my imagination. Oh no, if I'm questioning myself, I'm going to get Kim to back me up.
There was a guy in the container, but he didn't bend any light. That was in the detective's head.
Oh, is it my own perception? Okay. But there was definitely a guy in the container and it was locked from the inside.
Honestly, guys, we might be moving a spot of drugs through this harbour, but I won't be caught transporting the light-bending mega-rich. I have a reputation to protect.
Yes, for God's sakes, you're a socialist. The mega-rich are people too. He was a nice man, gave me stock tips. Yes, the transportation of the mega-rich should be more tightly regulated. Didn't seem like he was safe. You should be honoured by the presence of this magus. He was of half Revacholian blood and amassed his wealth using a mysterious bond of nationhood. Okay, I think that's the game saying, hey, by the way, you could have Revacholian nationhood as a thought. No, if you want to do that one, maybe. No. Okay, yes, it should be more tightly regulated. Didn't seem like he was safe. I can't imagine being transported in a container being lifted by cranes is safe.
You're a fucking idiot, Harry. I love it. Thank you for sharing this deep, idiotic part of yourself with me. A hallucinating market liberal. I love it. So poetic. I shudder to think what you're going to tell me next, Harry.
Yeah.
Not for 1 second did he believe there's an actual mega-rich person somewhere in his container town.
Alright, well... Either I made it up that the guy was mega rich and light bending, or maybe Kim is slightly richer than you. Just slightly though, because the radiant spinners that he had in his Kanema was what, 200 real? So he was just having those lying around, and he was very upset when we sold them. So he can't be that rich. Look, my gun.
My. She's quite the looker, Harry. You can't imagine how pleased I am the two of you are reunited. Tell me, was it difficult to convince the pigs to give it up?
Not at all. The important thing is I got my gun back. Not at all.
I knew you could handle it. I know my special policeman. Anyway, I'm glad you're all right and armed again, Harry. Now, what can Everard Clare do for you?
I think that's it. Cool. And yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up there for today. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed our playthrough so far. Again, it feels like we've been making a lot of progress in the last couple of sessions. So we've investigated an entirely new building, and it seems like there is a point of no return. So it's a good idea to try and explore all the other alternative options before progressing through that point of no return. So yeah, so I will make sure this goes up onto YouTube, and that is at youtube.com/RiggyRobPimmsyPlay. I've cut down the streams into like 20 to 30 minute episodes for YouTube on a daily basis. So if you've missed any part of the playthrough previously, you can catch up on it in a full. You can go to the playlist and see all of the things there. I'll cut it down in some cases if it's just like a running back and forth, but usually I'll keep most things in. So that's it. RiggyRobPimmsyPlay. Links in the chat now. We've got other social media as well. Twitter, I'll post a tweet to say, yep, I'm going live now. And on Discord, will do it automatically as well. We try to stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at around about 8 PM UK time. However, next week, we're actually going to be on holiday. So we are not going to have a stream next week. So yeah, we're going to have a nice time off. We won't be able to stream Monday and Wednesday next week, maybe Friday, but that's the day we're getting back, so chances are probably not. But yeah, the next time we play, it'll be more Disco Elysium. I'm not sure how much more of the game there is left, honestly. It could be like 2 or 3 sessions. Nice, have a good break. Yeah, thank you very much, Dragon Garland, and thank you for tuning in. I suppose we should have a look to see if there is anyone else playing Disco Elysium so we can send a raid their way. But as you can imagine, again, today is the launch of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So there's going to be lots of people playing that. Sure, yeah, let's go for this one. So another person has said they are not playing Zelda. So let's see their name here. Let's go and send it over there. So let's go ahead and raid. What's the name? Weasel Beth. There we go. Put that into the chat now. Yeah, thank you very much, guys, and I will see you all next time. And we'll send it over to Weasel Beth. Bye for now.